Hello everyone, Alien Volt here, and this is The Forest, Part 8. I am well on my way to building an established fortified garrison here. The only problem is I heard the enemy and they are close. They're out rallying up, getting ready to invade. My poor excuse for a fort right now. I'm trying to get the walls fortified up so that way I can barricade myself inside, keep them out while I actually build a nice little garrison in here. My first attempt at this failed miserably because I tried to build the large building first without building the small save building over here, and I got mostly, or at least halfway through it probably, and I ended up dying. I got captured. I got stuck in a... Well, I got into a pond to wash off, and apparently it was a pond that sucked me into my death because we can't swim in this game. So not only do you have to fear the cannibalistic headhunters out trying to make you cannibal soup, you have to fear the water because you can't swim in this game. Or at least in the patch that I played in. I know they're close, but I'm trying to build up as much of this as I can because I'm just guessing that the more of it I have built up, the less likely they'll be able to see me or know that I'm there, and you know, they might possibly just pat to another location and leave me alone completely. I'm not sure exactly how they're going to really deal with all this, honestly. I mean, I don't know whether these cannibals can actually break down your forts, if they can damage them or you have to repair them or not. I would think they could, because it would seem unlikely that you could build up this fortification and then never have to worry about them again. Especially if you've enclosed off enough area that gives you access to, say, a beach and, you know, other animals to feed off of. You'd never have a reason to leave. And if you work with teams in co-op, you could build a pretty big garrison. Yeah, they're right outside the barracks there in the back. And they just glitched through my wall. Amazing. All this time spent building the wall, and they glitched themselves right in, like it wasn't even there. That's awesome, really. You don't know how good that makes me feel. Piece of shit, die. Alright, my fire's gonna kill him. That's one thing that's good about fires. Bad thing is it's easy for you to damage yourself too if you're not careful. Especially being in first person, you don't know how close you are to the pit. Sometimes you back right into it. Where'd they go? They were right there, and now they glitched themselves back out? Awesome. Early alpha state, folks. Early alpha. That is the badge this game wears proudly. I have no idea what that was. I just destroyed a body and it like blew me up into the air and I fell down and took damage. No idea what happened there. Some type of a weird glitch that I guess I'm lucky it didn't bounce me off the cliff and kill me. Yeah, they definitely wear that badge proudly. You know, there's a thing about releasing a game too early. And although I've seen games that have been released in a lot worse state than this one has, I still don't know if they should have released this game quite so early. I mean, it's playable, and it can be fun and definitely challenging, but it's got a lot of bugs, and that can turn a lot of people off. Come on, don't fall into the water, don't fall into the water! And it's gonna go into the water. Damn it. You can try to stop them from rolling, but honestly, as soon as you get them to a point where they stop rolling, you've got seconds before they start rolling again. Oh, those ones stayed. Okay. Apparently, they don't always start rolling again. I hate clearing all the trees out right next to my fort here, but I just don't know. I mean, I hate running away too, because for one, the logs, if they start rolling, you have to chase them forever. And two, you never know if you're going to get attacked in the middle of it. Alright, the doorway is complete. Now my only real concern with the doorway is I don't know if they can use it. Like, it's there. I mean, obviously if you barricade yourself in, you have to have a door to get in and out. But can they get in and out the same door? Or do they just not use it because they're not programmed to? Alright, let's put up another trap here. Well, there's our friends again, patrolling out not very far away from my fort. The problem is you really can't get away from them. They're everywhere, all over the island, and they patrol. There's no place they don't patrol. It doesn't matter where you go around the island setting and waiting to see whether or not they patrol on a spot, eventually they come. Oh, I have some lumber over here. That's another cool thing too, is that when you chop down the trees and the lumber rolls down the hill and then you forget about it, if you come across it a little bit later, you can actually find it again. But the bad thing is if you have something in your hands and then you try to pick up your lumber, you drop it. I'm lucky it didn't go into the water right there. It's actually pretty easy to get down to that location, so had it got in the water, as long as it didn't roll far into the water, I would have been okay. Alright, I'm almost done with this. Now I need to get smaller sticks. I'm going to eat here and get some energy too. I'm going to try to stay fully energized and fully healed because it's pretty easy to get killed in this game if you're not careful. Especially if they happen to get a lucky hit in. Which can happen. You play this game long enough, you're going to die. Alright, stocking up on food. Except for he went back into my fort and I can't glitch through the wall like they can. Alright, we need to cut down some more trees. Only I don't want to venture too far out, especially since they were walking right through here. I made this wall right on the edge, so I'm pretty sure they're not going to be able to use it. Let's see, I need the smaller branches for that. That's not going to work. Okay, let's get to a wall here. No, I want the defensive wall. What I'm going to do is put it behind the trap. So that way when they walk into it, they can't, there's no way they're getting by it. So like if the trap sets off and it kills one of them, but the other ones can run over them, you know, once the trap's done, it's not going to happen. I'm going to enclose it so that way when they walk through here, they're going to get killed, but they're not going to be able to actually get into the barracks. Or a fort or garrison, whatever you want to call this. I guess it's not truly a barracks. I don't have a bed yet. Not yet, but that's my next step. I just need to get this wall up. See, now that's looking pretty good. We get another wall up on this side and then one behind it, and we're pretty set. Then I can start working on my barracks. There, that looks good right there. Gotta watch for the enemy. They're always close. Trying to make soup out of me. Cannibal soup. Come on, there's gotta be more logs. I need one more, I'm missing one. Well, either I got shorted by one of the trees, or it rolled off to a location I don't know where it's at. Now the bad thing is once I finish this wall, which I'm really close to doing now, I don't even know if it's actually going to be safe because they glitched through my wall earlier. They may continue to do that, or they may have only been able to do it because it wasn't finished. Or it could have just been something really strange going on with the game that's not going to repeat itself very often. I guess we'll find out. Well, we still need more small sticks for the trap. Where'd the lizard go? Well, we could get the bunny. He doesn't glitch through. Oh, here's one. Nice. We got some food! Alright, so we need small sticks for that. I have a fire pit right there. You see that fire stick by the door? That's to light them up if they run through the door. They'll get too close to it and catch on fire is what I'm hoping. They won't move around it far enough. I could be wrong, but I don't think they're smart enough to move. They run into the fire too often and kill themselves. Your best trap in this game is a fire pit. Man, it looks like I'm still one stick short. Alright, should be good now. It's done, but it's glitched. It's not finishing up. That's great. Well, that sucks. So much for building the trap. I was really kind of excited to see how that worked. I just wanted to see it spear a body. It's wrong, but you know, that's what I wanted. I wanted the body just to, like, you know, get crushed by it and spasm out and maybe just explode. That would have been pretty cool to see. But yeah, there's nothing else to build with it. It's just glitched. It's not going to finish. Maybe it will later, but it's not doing it right now. I guess I'm going to have to put a wall up over there. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks for watching. Tune in for part 9. I'll see you in the next video.